Alright team, so in this video I want to show you how I close clients without sales calls. So we are at the conversion step in the scaling system. So last video we created your smart offer. So if you're watching this video, you should already have your smart offer built and you should have your one-page offer, because now this is when we are actually turning your one-page offer into a sales team that is going to sell for you without getting on sales calls. So now we are on the conversion from the scaling system. So basically conversion turns content into clients without having a call, without manually DMing people. So I learned this initially from Dan Bolton. A bunch of people are teaching this right now, and he was doing 100K per month with no sales team, just him and a VA. And I studied his operation. What he did was 2 keywords in ManyChat, a mini course on school, and no calls literally anywhere in the process. And that is the model that I've installed in my business and that I'm teaching you in here. So literally the most expensive hour when you're making 6-figure is taking sales call, because it feels like everybody else is telling you be on sales calls. This is the path to 100K a month, but this is actually becoming your ceiling. So I'm not against sales calls. I still do for my AI agency because it's like technical and I need to show people exactly what I am going to build for them. But for the coaching and the education side, I don't want to be on sales calls. I only want to attract people that resonate with the scaling system, that wants to install this system into their business. And but like, yeah, for the agency, I still have sales calls, but for the coaching, I don't. And the call requires you to be present, alert, and available for 60 minutes per prospect. And only you can close the way you close. And when you travel, closes stop. And when you are sick, closes stop. And the business is only as big as your calendar allows. You can hire a sales team, but let's be honest, nobody wants to manage a sales team except like sales managers and our closers. I'm not one of these people. I even for my AI agency, I have a 2-call close. I first diagnose what is causing the pain in the business, and then I build like a mock-up of the system, and then I demonstrate the system, and I simply ask, do you want it or not? I'm not doing hard sales. This is helping people make more money, save more time, and save more money as well. So this system is going to remove that ceiling, and you are going to build it once, and it's going to run every single day without you. So from top of funnel to bottom, this is how the conversion system is working, from content to client. And so every post you publish enters the funnel at the top, every client exit at the bottom, and nothing in the middle requires any input from you. So every post feeds the funnel, and the funnel runs without you. So content, we're going to create daily reels on Instagram and weekly YouTube videos, and every post and with a CTA to DM you a specific keyword on Instagram. So for me, the keyword is 100K. And for people who are ready to work with me, the keyword is 1M for ready to buy leads. Then we have when people go through the 100K keyword, they get a mini course. So we have the mini course in written format to get started, so you can send it right away. And then as we record a YouTube mini series, we bake the YouTube mini series inside of the mini course, so people can consume it by listening, by watching, or by reading. Okay, so different people learn from in different ways, so we want to give them all 3 if they want to. And we also send the offer doc with the VSL at the top. Okay, so the first automation, I'm going to get into it, but it captures the email, it sends the mini course via email, and it sends the offer doc with the VSL on top. And all of these emails and the VSL and the offer doc ask people to DM the second keyword to enroll into the program when the enrollment is open. And finally, the second DM. This is triggered from content email sequence or school community DM. ManyChat asks 2 or 3 questions to qualify people in the DMs, making sure that in my case, I only want to work with people doing 10K a month or more, so 6 figures founders. And if they are not, then we return them to the mini course and like the offer builder in my case, and get them like some free value for them to get to 10K, and then we can work together. And a third way of getting clients is right inside of school. So we can people can upgrade from free to premium to VIP. Doesn't matter how you call this, but you basically have like a freemium. People join your community for free, and then you have a premium tier and a VIP tier with like different levels of investment. You can also do like multiple communities. It depends if you're using the community section inside of schools. I personally don't, and I hate it because that means more management on my time. So I'm not using it, and I'm not using school either because I've built my own platform here, allowing you to get the lessons on the left and the AI on the right, which school doesn't allow you to do. So I just went over this. Basically, all of this from ManyChat and from school, you're going to get clients on a daily basis, okay? And so basically what keyword number 1 delivers is the VSL, the mini course, and the YouTube mini series. So the moment they reply, 2 assets land together, the mini course and the offer doc with the VSL at the top. So both are sent together. And so the mini course is 5 to 7 lessons. We do it like text first, so we can send it via email and we can put it into your school community. And then as we go, we create YouTube and videos, and we embed them into the email and into the school community. 1 lesson per day. Each removes 1 objection or build 1 layer of belief. This is hosted in school. When you record a YouTube video for a lesson, you embed it at the top, and the lesson upgrades itself. So, and on all the lessons, you tell people to, it depends, like if you want people to go through the entire journey, you can only ask them at the end. So they consumed 11 hours of content throughout 4 different places and 7 different touch points. So this is why we are building all of these things. So this is the Google rule for converting a prospect into a client. Then we have the offer doc with the VSL at the top. People can go back to this over and over and over. And so we have the pre-recorded video at the top. This is the VSL. We go through all 8 Ps. So I'm going to go through them in a second. And then we have the Stripe link inside. They can join from Stripe or they can join from school, depending on what like tech stack you're using. So they read, they watch, they pick the tier, and they pay. No form, no call, and no approval needed. Just the qualification, making sure that they are matching the criteria of the people you want to work with. For example, for me, 6-figure founders is the minimum requirement that we're asking people to have before they join the scaling system. Okay. So now the VSL structure. So this is a pre-recorded talking head video, 10 to 15 minutes in 1 take. It sits at the top of the offer doc and does the selling before the scroll. They scroll to the Stripe link. So people, once again, like to hear you, see you, and some other people like to read. So this is why we have the VSL, and then we have the offer doc below the VSL. Okay. So we are using 11 Ps, and each P has 1 job to convert the prospect into a client. So going through them, the opening, we have the people, so who this is for, what's in it for them, what are the problems that they are facing. So if you can explain the problem better than people can, you are automatically associated with the answer. Then the pain, what the problem cost them. They need to be in a painful situation. We need to twist the knife that make inaction feel actually expensive, so they feel stupid saying no, like Hormozy is saying. Then we build the belief, so who you are, why you can deliver on this result for this person. the proof, the client results, the specific numbers, real before and after stories, the process, so your named system, step by step, make the delivery feel inevitable, so they can see that it worked for other people and now they believe it can work for them because you have a repeatable process to guide them through the process. And finally, we have the close, where we have pitch number one. First, this is a soft CTA. Some people will buy here. They are like logical and emotional buyers. So logical buyers, they've seen the first 7 P's. They're like, okay, this is for me. I'm in. And emotional buyers need more reasons to buy. So why act now? Real urgencies, not fake countdown timers. So we're going to talk about that on the protection, so the guarantee, removing the risk of buying the wrong thing. So we add more value and more reasons for people to get your offer right now. And then a final pitch, DM, direct call to action to join into the program, and then we can overcome objection after that if we want to. Okay. So I went over this, and then when people watch this, they're going to have the one-page offer doc as well. And this is going to give them the second keyword. So then second keyword, so when someone DMs you or DMs me 1M, ManyChat qualifies them before sending anything. This is not gatekeeping, but it is filtering so that the enrollment link goes to people who are just a right fit and not to everybody else. So the qualifier asks 2 or 3 questions. In my case, the monthly revenue, what they're working on, and what is blocking them. And if they are ready, the school enrollment link fires or Stripe. And if they are not at 10K a month yet, ManyChat points them back to the mini series and the school community for them to get to that point first, and then join the program when they are at 10K. So keyword number 2 can trigger from 3 places. A content post. Actually, this is just from the email sequence, the school DMs directly from free members, and from the VSL. Okay. So when people join your school, school handles the enrollment automatically, which is very, very nice. Makes it very easy to turn your leads into clients. So you have 2 options. You can have a single community, or you can have 2 different communities. So people join the free, then upgrade to premium, or upgrade to VIP, and everything is in one place, simpler to manage. Free members see the teaser content, buyers unlock the rest. Okay, so this would need you to have the prices and like bake in the scarcity and urgency in here, so everything is happening in a single community. Or you can have 2 communities if you want to use like both feed. Actually, I think this is cleaner to have 2 communities, but you need to pay for 2 schools. So you have the mini course in here. This is the top of the funnel. Cleaner buyer experience, client never see the front end, the free content, invite links sent automatically when they enroll. So clients only, so you have like 1 free community and then 1 paid community where you can keep things separate. I think this is the cleaner system to use, but you need to pay 2 school communities basically. So the buyer journey end to end. So this is a complete path, no call, no manual DMs after you set that up. So you create content weekly on YouTube, daily on Instagram. People DM you 100K. ManyChat ask for their email under 60 seconds. They reply, the mini course start, the offer doc is sent on day 1. We can send it as well in the ManyChat. They read and watch the mini course, and they are being sent over 5 to 7 days, depending on the length that you created. And each lesson removes 1 objection and get people closer to work with you. And at the end, you can have people DM you a second keyword to get into your program. Okay, so we're going to talk later about like enrollment windows and these kind of things to make sure that people actually have a reason to act now. But I want to keep it simple right now for this. They DM you a keyword from a content post, a school DM that they receive, and ManyChat qualifies them. If they qualify, they get into the second community, or they get the Stripe link. The card gets charged, no calls, you are not there for any of it, and you got a new client because your content was actually good, your sales process was actually good, you removed all the beliefs, you talked to one person, solving one problem, using one process, guiding them to one specific promise that is measurable and achievable and time-bound, okay? So content did the attention, the mini course built the belief, the offer doc closed the sale, and you never talk to anyone. So to build a whole system in one session, once again, I have a conversion architect to help you build your VSL, your sales page, the workshop structure, the 7-20-10 content mix, turning attention into clients. So this is what we're going to talk about in the next videos. Right now, this was just the overview of like the conversion mechanism, and then we're going to break down each piece as we keep moving through the scaling system. So next video is going to be about the YouTube and the short form content, then how to turn the viewers into leads, and then delivering results, nurturing, and growth. Okay, so if you want the full course, we have everything laid down in rich details in the full scaling system. But with that being said, on the next video, or actually your action item right now is to open the conversion architect, name your two keywords, 100K and 1M for me. This is because I help people make money. And ask it to write your VSL script, because you should already have your one-page offer and your 5 mini course lessons, and put them into school, and write the emails and send and automate this process. On the next video, we're going to talk about the attention system to build one YouTube video per week, one reel per day. That is going to be the traffic engine that feeds every gate of this funnel. And then we're going to, after that, on the leads system, make sure that you are getting leads and clients every single day, using ads and making sure that your content is being seen. And the flywheel is turning, because this is the scaling flywheel. We started with the offer. Now we have the conversion. Next, we're going to get the attention. We're going to make sure that people are actually seeing the content we create with very inexpensive ads. And then when we get conversion, we're going to actually deliver transformation to our clients and nurture them to deliver results at scale, working 4 hours a day, 4 days a week on the 4 Ws, and growing your business to $100,000 a month. So that's it for this video. I will see you guys in the next video, where we're going to talk about attention. Peace.